I am finna school y'all today. Y'all are going to learn today. Very educational, very much teacher, okay? Y'all are finna learn. Hey, how goes it? It's me, the real Aja P.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding.
It's not me to not do this video more than once. Say hello. We're gonna call her Bibisha. So say hello to Bibisha because even you would do it for a check.
And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee. And I was going to get employee of the month. And nothing, period.
And she's gonna be here for this very educational video. So, like I stated, this video is going to be very, very, very educational because I'm going to be talking about CVS, not the pharmacy, okay, not the store, but CVS, which is going to be, or which is cyclic vomiting syndrome. I do want to do a quick trigger warning for this video. Even though this video is very informational, it can kind of make people a little queasy. So if people are very, or if you are, are very squeamish and you can't really handle this information, I can understand. So trigger warning in the beginning. But if you can, kind of stomach this, thank you so much for staying. Again, before this video starts, I do want to say please like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of the family. Say, I like your hair, I like your makeup, I like your outfit. You know that is our thing.
I hate your braids. I hate your lashes. Bitch, I hate that you gotta make sandwiches at night, bitch.
And I really did try hard with this hairstyle today. So, yeah. So, without further ado and any more rambling, I do want to get into this very, very informational video. So, let's start. Let's go. So, again, we're going to be talking about CVS or cyclic vomiting syndrome. So, CVS is a chronic functional condition of unknown pathogenesis. Baby went to school, period.
Period, period.
CVS is characterized as recurring episodes lasting a single day to multiple weeks. Each episode is divided into 4 phases: interepisodic, prodrome, vomiting, and recovery. So that is the scientific term for what CVS is. But what I would tell people is it's basically like being pregnant without having the baby, but you're going through like the first term. That is what I can kind of say because you are very sick. I actually went through CVS, so that's why I am going to be able to talk about it because this month on the 5th, March 5th, is Cyclic Vomiting Syndrome or CVS Awareness Day. And their colors are light blue. So since I don't want to be like I'm a survivor, but since I am a survivor, somebody that did have it before, that's why I am wearing these colors or wearing this color of light blue. So again, it's about having episodes or vomiting episodes that can last either a day or multiple weeks. So again, as somebody that went through it, I can tell you about my experience. So it first started, I want to say around, is it this month? Either this month or next month in the month of April when it happened for me in the year of 2022. So around March or April of 2022, I could feel that my equilibrium was off. I was feeling very woozy all the time. Like I was just kind of bumping into things and walking into things all the time. It's giving, alcoholic drunk without the alcohol. I could tell that it was bad, but I was like, maybe I can shake it off. As well as I was going through a bad time in my life because I just quit my job. It was a good high end job, but it was very depressing. I was very depressed being there and going through a bad time of COVID. I was there, and towards the end of COVID, it was very bad. I was working at a call center, so I was very, 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 very depressed. And I had finally quit because I could not take it anymore. So, with that and the economy, even at that time of I want to say I left in August of 2021. And here it is 2022, and I still could not find another job. So I was depressed about that, depressed that my job was doing that I had to leave, and also the fact that I don't have any insurance. I could not afford insurance. So I don't have the time, or I cannot afford to be sick. Sad. Very sad in this country. But I could not afford to be sick. So I was like, I'm just going to shake it off. Maybe I just need to drink more water, get more vitamin D, vitamin C, be outside, things of that nature. And that's what I tried to do. Well, I know that in around April, I had hung out with Bianca. Crazy that it seems like we're always talking about Bianca. But I had hung out with Bianca. She was about to move this time, and we had went out to this pretty place, very a lot of nature. Actually, I'm going to drop some videos. I was a lot bigger than at that time too, but that I was still feeling sick. It doesn't look like it, but I was still feeling sick, and I had hung out with her. My equilibrium is still off. It would feel like I would have to throw up, but it's like, I was nauseated, but I wasn't to the point of throwing up. Little did I know that those were kind of signs of CVS. Hanging out with her, I still feel a little sick, but I'm having a good time. Boom. The next month comes, which is my birthday month. I was turning 25. I remember buying balloons, getting dressed up, doing my makeup. I'm going to show some pictures here. Very cringe, but I look totally different than I do now, like two different people. But again, I was still feeling very sick, even though it was my birthday. I just remember taking these pictures. I thought maybe I was getting overheated because it was raining, by the time it was warm, and I was looking at these pictures, having my face, doing my makeup. Maybe that's one thing that was terrible. I was feeling terrible. Once again, I did not know that those were kind of, signs of symptoms or what kind of can cause CVS. So I'm going to stop my story here and let you all know what can kind of cause CVS or cyclic vomiting syndrome. So the causes can be certain kinds of food, like chocolates or cheeses. Some of the things that could be in there could cause CVS or trigger it. Others can be allergies. It can even go as far as emotional excitement. So just being so happy can trigger your CVS. Sleep deprivation, a migraine for women, you can trigger it just by being on your menstrual cycle or on your period. It doesn't state, but depression, anxiety, and also it's going to show many other things can trigger it or cause it. Well, actually, let me stop stating cause because it states that they don't really know what can cause CVS. They always state things that can trigger it or for it to kind of come up, but nothing really can cause CVS. Going back to my story, it is my birthday and I am feeling terrible. Well, for a birthday tradition that we have for my family, for your birthday, you can pick whatever you want to eat, and either whoever you like makes it for you or you go out to that restaurant, but it is your day, so you can figure out, you can pick wherever you want to go that you want to eat. New restaurant, it doesn't matter. Well, in the end, I had chose this pasta restaurant that we normally go to because I was like, I'm in the mood for pasta. Even though I was feeling kind of sick, I could still eat. I did not eat that night. I did not eat. I remember having my food there and being sung happy birthday and finally being able to sit down and eat. And I think I maybe had two bites. I had two bites. And after that, I was like, yeah, I just really feel really bad. And I went to lay down to go to sleep. And that is when my crazy episode, my crazy ride, very long episode, very long ride of CVS had began.
Oh my god. I can't. Get out. Oh my god.
Again, not knowing what is going on, I'm thinking that, maybe I caught the flu. I'm just a little bit sick. I'm going to be fine. I am good. That is not what's happening. I stayed in my bed feeling nauseated, so sick, going from the bed to the bathroom, from the bed to the bathroom, from the bed to the bathroom, because I was like, what is going on with me? I am throwing up uncontrollably. I'm like, what is going on? I just feel so sick. I am struggling. As you can see, I'm in the bathroom. As you can see, I'm on the floor. Why am I on the floor, you may ask? Because I feel nauseous. For 2 weeks now, I've just been feeling under the weather. My equilibrium has been off. I always feel like the morning after, like after you get really, really drunk, I always feel like the morning after, like I'm legit bumping into things, tipping over, like I'm walking like this all the time and everything. And I realized that just because you're nauseous doesn't mean that you're throwing up, even though I wish I could throw up right now, because then I feel like I'll feel better, but I can't. I'm just nauseous, meaning you have the feeling but not doing the action. It went even to the point to where I know there was no way that I could be pregnant, but I had took a pregnancy test because I thought at this point I must be having the Lord's baby. I legit thought like, Mom, if we go and get checked up and they say I'm pregnant, call the news. Because I know at this point I definitely am having the Lord's baby, because there's no way that I could be pregnant right now. So even taking a pregnancy test, of course, is coming back negative, but I'm just like, what is going on with me? I don't know what's going on. So I want to say on Mother's Day, which is so bad, but on Mother's Day, I had asked my mom to please take me somewhere, even though I do not have insurance. I was like, take me to CVS, take me to patients, take me somewhere to let me know what's going on. So I went to, I think it was CVS. Yes, I went to CVS, and I'm talking to the lady, and of course they're asking like, well, did you eat anything? And are you, I don't know if I could say, are you actually, yeah, are you actually active and everything? And I'm telling them no and stuff, because I'll get to that. I was supposed to get back to that, but I never did. So one of the things is they thought that it was COVID symptoms I was having, as well as they thought it was pregnancy symptoms. They thought I was pregnant. So I'm telling them no, and they're like, well, we can't really say, we're checking you and everything looks fine. Like your blood work is fine. Like, I don't see what's going on. What we're going to do is just like drink some electrolytes so you can get the stuff that you're losing because you're so sick. Try to get it back into your body. And till this day, I hate, it's like a trigger. I do not, seeing it kind of scares me, seeing an Gatorade electrolyte drink. Oh gosh. So they're saying to drink that, try to eat something to put something in your body. So I remember on the car ride, I'm just like home. I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just feel sick, and I don't know why I feel this way, but I just feel sick. And that was just the beginning. That was just the beginning of it all. So passed. Days have passed, and I am throwing up every day, between 5 to 7 times a day. It's no less than 5. No less than 5 times that I'm throwing up. And it's getting to the point where I can't keep anything down, not even water. I can't drink anything. I can't eat anything. I am just trying to sleep when I can sleep. And then it's like if I feel sick, I have to sit up, and I know I'm going to throw up within the next like 20-30 minutes. Like I just know, and it's just over constantly. So with that, I'm I'm becoming malnourished. Like I am getting sick. I can't keep nothing in my body. I'm becoming dehydrated because I can't even put water in my body. I tried eating watermelon so I can get food and water in my body, and that did not help. It's going crazy. It helped a little bit because I can, but it's like I'm throwing it up, and it was surprising because I was actually having a craving for that. This started the day after my birthday, May 6th. This had went on until it was almost like an exact month. I want to say like June 8th. I want to say between June 6th or June 8th. That's when my episode stopped. So again, if you do remember in the beginning with the definition of cyclic vomiting syndrome, it says that it's an episode that can last days or a day to weeks. And mine lasted a month straight of throwing up every day, more than 5 times every day. Once I became dehydrated, I had went to patients first. Yes, I had went to patients first because I was like, I don't know. This was by the time I was sick for about 2 going on 3 weeks straight. I want to say maybe 2. Yeah, by this time I was going like no, I want to say maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks straight, I've been sick trying to figure out what is going on with me. So I had went to patients first. When I had went to patients first, they again were like, we're doing this and it's showing that nothing is wrong with you, but we can clearly see that something is wrong with you, so you need to go to the emergency room. I was like, huh? I had surgery on my ankle back when I was in high school. I want to say my ninth grade year, like the end of my ninth grade year. So that was the first time. I don't even think I really went to the emergency room then, but going to the emergency room, I said, wow, I am sick. Like, it's the realization that, yes, I am sick. We go to the emergency room, and I don't know, it's just a scary thing. I have anxiety, and anxiety kind of triggers it, so I'm trying not to be anxious, but I can't help but be anxious because I've never been into like the emergency room before, and it's just like people are around there. Like, I know I'm sick, but they're sick. Like, they are sick. Like, I can hear how sick they are, and it's just like, oh my gosh, oh, what is gonna happen to me? I'm dying. Like, what is going on? So I get in the back, and again, I'm growing up still, and they put an IV in me, and it's like, wow, I actually feel a little bit better because I'm actually getting something in my body. Like, I'm on, which is nothing. They say that IVs is nothing but salt water, but for the fact of I couldn't even keep water in me, yeah, and y'all, you're kind of now forcing it. I'll take it. Like, I will take it. I did not stay the whole day. I think I stayed maybe a couple of hours. Actually, was able to drink water for a little bit. It did not stay down for long, but it was so nice to actually like drink water because I haven't had it in weeks. After they had kind of put that IV in me, I started getting a little bit better. Again, by the time June 6th, yeah, June 6th or June 8th that came, I was feeling better. I was able to gain weight again. I was able to move around, but I still was able, or but I still had triggers. Until this day, I still do have triggers. I can't really ride in the back seat for long anymore. I have bad motion sickness. Or there are just sometimes to where I wake up and I'm like, I'm not really feeling my best right now. And I can tell that it's going to be an episode, but whew, it's very unfortunate because yes, mine lasted a month, but some people theirs continue to go on. And again, there's no really cure for it because they don't know what the cause for it is. So they know that you can have a lot of triggers, so they kind of try to suppress the triggers or give you things to where the triggers won't be as bad. So when I was in, well, after I left the hospital and I was, kind of recovering, they gave me medication. I might put the name up here. I don't know. I don't want to butcher it. I didn't go to school for that. I'm sorry. But they had gave me medications that they give for people that are on dialysis. You put it under your tongue and you don't swallow it, you let it dissolve, and it kind of helps with the nausea. They had gave me a couple of those, and it did help. It did help a lot. So since there is no cure for it, a lot of people they do go through it for a long time. Some people have it every other month. Some people's it doesn't stop. I'm thankful that I did have 1 month, but it's I don't not say like, oh, I live in fear, but it's just a thing to where I always keep the medicine with me if I do go out of town because you never know when it might start again. Or there are times to where I have smelt something in a whole episode had happened. It did not last for more than a couple of hours, but it's just the fact of like just smelling something like that had caused me to have a whole episode. It's very, very bad. And I feel so sorry, even though I go through it, but I feel so sorry for the people that go through it worse or have to stay in the hospital for it. And even though this month is Women's Month, it's always CVS Awareness Day on the 5th. So while you are celebrating a woman for her month, as well as kind of check on the people, kind of send like love and support on the 5th for the people that are going through or have or had CVS. So if you want to on the 5th, wear light blue, show a little awareness, show a little love and appreciation for those people that are going through it because it was not easy. I would not wish that on my worst enemy if I had one because that, going through that, oh my gosh. And the fact that I had to go to the emergency room and I don't have insurance, how I had to pay for that back It's not. Oh, it's not worth it. Oh, it's not worth it. So please, please, please spread awareness on March 5th for CVS Awareness Day or Cyclic Vomiting Syndrome Awareness Day. Well, that is all I do have for this video. It's very short, but hopefully it's very informational of what is going on. Hopefully I just didn't speak too much about me and what's going on as well. So I will do a voiceover if I do need to drop some more information. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe to become part of the family. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. It might be little, but it'll be a great, great big thing for me. So we are on the road to 100 subscribers, and I will catch you in the next video as well. Please follow me on my social medias, and I will talk to y'all later. Love you, mean it. Bye.